Hi everybody, we're on week 8 of Triple D Dash to Director. And I hope you all are learning how to be business owners and how to grow your business through this. Okay, so today we are going to talk about how to make PRV. And there's several different ways, by collecting orders. But you guys, the lifeline of our business, the lifeline is home parties. You guys, we get paid to party. Who else can say that? And I'm going to tell you, I can remember every home party I've ever done with a hostess. I can remember going into her home. You create memories when you're around people. And I can't believe um, that there are some people who have a Cincy business who actually have never had a home party. You can do your business without home parties, but you guys, this is the easiest, quickest way to make PRV, because it is a fact that the average home party is so much greater than any other avenue that you can do as far as parties with Cincy. And you guys, we're a party business. And you just think about it this way. A home party, average probably 2 to 3 hours that you're away from home and you're out, and the party itself, let's say 2 hours. Okay, the average party, let's say, is, we're even going to be, most of them are around 500 home parties, but let's just say 400. And let's say you are a certified or above. That is $100 commission from going to party at somebody's house and eat their food and have a good time. You guys, that's $50 an hour pay. All right, we're getting there, people. Right there. I mean, hey, you can pay me $50 to come to your house and have a party. And that's how it should be. It should be fun. Fun, fun, fun. I love home parties. Love them. A lot of people balk at having home parties, because they don't want to clean their house. They don't want to do all that stuff. Have it at a restaurant. Have it at a coffee shop. Just meet and get together. And see people in person. Because if they smell it, you will sell it. And that's all there is to it. And but home parties at someone's home, oh my gosh. If you know somebody that's a good hostess, you just need to tell them, oh, let's just come. Or say somebody decorates their house for fall or for the holidays, and they're always posting what all they're doing in their home. Those are the ones, hey, you've already got this done. Everybody needs to come see your home. It's gorgeous, and a lot of those, if they go to the trouble of decorating their homes, they are your hostesses. But anyway, I did a whole video that I posted on here earlier on home parties and how I do home parties. I do want to tell you one thing that I've learned that I'm excited about, and I had one scheduled and it canceled, so I'm anxious to get this going. And it is actually to have a Cincy bingo party. And you can host one yourself, or to get it started, or you can actually suggest it to your next home hostess. But what you do is, let me show you what I got. Whoops. You buy these, and you can buy these on Amazon, and they are just little disposable bingo cards like you would get at a bingo parlor, and it's a 5-pack. So there's 5 games on this sheet. And so what you're going to do, okay, let me go ahead and show you. Hold on. I also got these calling cards. And they're the jumbo size. I got those at Amazon. Both of them, I got these at Amazon, and they're cheap, less than $10. I got a pack of 100 of these bingo cards. A pack of 105 sheets. So that's 500 games for like under $10. I got these jumbo calling cards for under $10 on Amazon, and you'll just shuffle them and be calling out numbers. I use I'm gonna use the permanent markers for my daubers, um, or just any kind of colored markers or whatever for your daubers. And how this is going to work, because there's a method to this, why you would want to do this, other than people saying it's the most fun they've ever had at parties. From my superstar director's been doing them. Her calendar is booked now because they said it was the most fun they have ever had at a direct sales party. Well, if that's the case, I'm jumping on board. I don't know about you guys, but I am jumping on board. And because I love home parties. But what they do is, while they are calling out the numbers, they are actually talking about the product. They are, they'll be like, hi, wait, like B1. Hi, you guys, my name is Delinda, and I've been with Cincy since 2010. 75. And that way you're telling your story, and you're talking about the products like you would normally at a home party, in between calling the numbers. So they're having to listen intently to everything you say. I can't wait to do this. I'm so excited about this. I can't stand it. And the prizes can be anything. 5 games. You can take a break in between. But the 5 games, you might give a scent circle. You may give some laundry samples in one. You may give a car bar. Or a bar of the scent of the month. Or something you have on hand. And just 5 prizes. I'll show you another thing that I make up for prizes too. Hold on just a second. I might have shown you this before. I got these organza bags, and I just put, if you have the big party size testers that are discontinued, hey, put 5 or 6 in a little bag. You guys, there's a variety in here, and your guests love it. So, anyway, so there you go. I mean, bingo parties. Now, another thing that one of mine is doing, my superstar director, is she bought the roll of tickets, like raffle tickets, or, drawing tickets. And, another thing, wait, let me, before that. After the first game, hold on, let me show you. Okay, after the first game, and they are finished, they tear it off, and she has them write their name, their phone number, and their email on the back for drawing at the end. She also has raffle tickets that she has 6 prizes, or really 7. She has 7 because she does the drawing. And then, or you can say you're going to do a drawing at the end of the month, and so put your name on there on that thing and pass them to me. You can do that later. So, because I think she only took 6 with her actually to the party. She does raffle tickets. And so if anybody books a party while they're playing bingo, they get 5 tickets. If they know that they're going to spend over $30, they get an extra ticket. And she's saying these things, if they ask her a question about joining that she deems an important question, she gives them a raffle ticket. So just, and then she has a drawing for another prize. It could be another one of these. I mean, those are easy and cheap. All right, so home parties. They are the lifeline and the lifeblood of our business. And you just think about one party a month. what would one party a month look like to your PRV if it added another 4 to 500 PRV to your month? You know, but say you did two. Say you did 2 parties a month. Now, what other part-time job? What other part-time job could you have that you only had to show up 2 days a week and make $200? Now, I will tell you, when Van and I were suffering financially, I went and worked a part-time job on top of my full-time job. I worked as a cashier at a casino after work. So I would leave work at 5 o'clock, and at 6 o'clock, cash into the casino and go through all the security things to be a cashier at a casino. And I worked till 11 o'clock at night. I did this 3 nights a week. So that's 3 full nights, not just 2 hours for a Cincy party and home by 9. No. I worked, let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 hours. So 15 hours. 15 hours a week is what I was working for minimum wage as a cashier at a casino. Well, I don't remember if it was minimum wage or not. Let me see. But by the time taxes were taken out, you guys, I didn't clear $200. I can tell you that. For the week. And that was with tips also. Okay, and that was a lot of hours working late at night to cashier. Okay, let's say that I did 3 parties a week. And the average was, we're going to lowball it, was $400. The average party was $400. Then that's $300. Now, and I have never not been home from a Cincy party after 11. I wasn't even getting off work till 11 o'clock. Now, I'm going to tell you something. The work that I did standing on my feet at the casino as a cashier compared to if I had had 3 home parties to go have fun, sit around and not be watched by the security cameras and not be able to have your pockets sewn together and all that stuff in a security cage. Oh my gosh, which do you think I would do? Oh my goodness, I would be booking 3 Cincy parties a week is what I would do if I had my choice. So anyway, that's just an example. I don't want to talk too long on this because I want to go over some other things with you too. Okay, let's talk party, bag parties, pouch parties, whatever. Okay. You can all buy whatever. These are fancy $16 bags in the family store. You don't need these. Go get you a lunch bag. Insulated lunch bag. We had a contest one time to see who could get the cheapest after school started. And I think I paid 25 cents for my lunch bags that were cute. You can get some cute little designs. And this one is almost too complicated for me. And I'm sorry, Cincy, for talking about your products that you spent so much money on. But I do have one because I got them free at going to family reunion. That's a perk of family reunion. All I have in here are the transition testers. I do not have the full set. I only have 1 full set of mini testers. And if I have a hostess that's really wanting to, do a big basket party, I will give her those. But normally, all they get, transition testers. I put catalogs, order forms. My hostess, see, here's a flyer. Here's a sample of the order forms, catalogs. Here's a sample here. It's just almost too complicated. This thing, I hate to say it, but I'm just not real pleased with it. Too much. Simplicity is the best. Now, I'll tell you what's even more simple and works. You know, all those mini testers, if you buy 2 or 3 sets every single season, and then you pull those at the end of the transition period because they're discontinued, then after several years, you're going to wind up with a box full. And this is what I did this year. I went through, it takes time, but I separated every single one of my mini testers in alphabetical order. Then I went through and looked at the current catalog because I had these from the past, and I wound up with I don't know how many bags of testers from that were old testers that I had that were back in the current catalog. Things like Iced Pine, Christmas Cottage, those things returned. And so I had them already. I got this little organza bag. I have a little showcase flyer. If you don't have showcase flyers, oh my gosh, they're cheap, and get them. You could even do a product list. I keep these in my purse. And if I run into a friend that works outside the home, I just say, oh, here, I got something for you. Take these. These are some of my discontinued, these are some of the current scents. Take these and take them to work with you. See if anybody wants to order some. I don't even send order forms. You guys, I do not count these as a party. I count this as just saying, take these, let your friends smell them. This is a networking thing. It's not a basket party. But do you know how many orders I have gotten from sending these with my friends with no obligation? They're going to take them because you're not saying, take this. I wouldn't even say, get me some orders at work. I'd just say, take these and let your friends at work smell them. Don't say orders. Don't say anything about you can get free and half price stuff. Don't say anything. These were sitting in your closet. Gift them. Give them to them. And just say there's a few these are current scents. Let your friends smell them. Make sure your information is somewhere on here so they can get a hold of you. I've gotten so many orders this time. Now, another thing, I'm going to give you a hint on the basket party. Here's something that I have done that I got the idea from one of my boot camp sisters is, and I might have told y'all this before, is I will say to her when I go to collect her orders and collect the bag, I will say, or I will tell her this before, like the day before, day or two before. I will say, when I come to close your party, if you have someone that you will can give the bag party to next, then when she closes her party, I will give you 3 free bars. Well, and that was because we had the 3-pack of bars. I might not do a 3-pack of bars. I might say something else. I might say mini warmer because I can get them for half price for $10. But that keeps your baskets out and keeps them going into new people's hands that you didn't have to go and find the person. So that when you go and close a party, if she has found someone to give it to, then you're going to take that basket and you're going to collect her orders. You're going to put new order forms in, new catalogs. You're going to refresh it and get the person's information that she's handing it off to. Keep that bag rotating. Now, like I said, here's one of the things I learned. Do not give the gift that you're going to give to that hostess. Let her know that she's going to get it when you order the other person's party. That you will put her, say it was a nightlight or mini warmer, that you will order her mini warmer on the other lady's party. Because here's a problem I ran into really quick. I was giving 3-pack bars for free to anybody who passed the bag. What was happening to me is they were passing their bag to their daughter. Yeah, I passed it to so-and-so. Yeah, I passed it to so-and-so. I would get their information. And those people kept it for a week and didn't do a thing. They were just passing it to be passing it to get 3 bars. And then those people had no intentions of ever doing a basket party. So put some stipulations on it, and but keep them rolling. Keep them rolling. Okay, another thing I want to talk about is another way that we can uh, make money is events. Events are fantastic, especially if you're. It doesn't matter if you don't have stock. Um, Events start small. That's what I say. Now, where can I find events? If you go on Facebook to your events tab, all your local events are listed there. Just click on see, and then it'll show their website or their contact information. Just call them up. They may not even be something that has vendors normally. Just call them up and say, hey, I would like to set up a Scentsy table at your event. And or it could be something that is looking for vendors or has vendors coming. Find out, just ask them if they have a Scentsy vendor. Um, Start cheap, low cost. Don't pay over $50 for a table. But your events, don't think that your events are to go sell. Sales are not important at events. You're networking, you're looking for team members, you're looking for hostesses, and you're branding yourself. Um, so I could do a whole video on events. Just start small, make it look neat and tidy, and um, I'll tell you though, if you're gonna, I always try to take enough inventory to make my booth fee back, and that is bars, night lights, scent circle. I mean, not night lights, bars, scent circles, light bulbs, room sprays, and very few warmers. I mean, 2 to 3. If you sell 2 or 3 warmers in a small event, then you've had a good day. And you don't need to be loading your car down with everything in the sun. You need to just get a nice tablecloth and go for it. All right, we could do a whole thing on events, but that is the gist of it. Just be it's more of a PR thing, you guys. It's just meeting people and getting contact your information out to them and visiting. That is more what events. Now, I mean, there's big events, but we're not even going to talk about them. All right, Facebook parties. There's a whole thing on Facebook parties. There is groups for how to do a Facebook party. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on here. You can set up an event but here's the thing with that. You're going to have the hostess. If you set up an event, the hostess has got to be willing to invite her friends to that event. If you can't get the hostess to invite their friends to that event, then that's another thing. I watch the tag team. I get lots of tips from them. One of the things they say is do not drag a online Facebook party over a week. 30 minutes to an hour and it's done. Now you may keep it open, but as far as your live Facebook party, 1 hour. Don't be posting for a week, different things to where they have to click and look. One 30-minute, I mean, it's an event just like a home party. There you go, and done. And with Facebook Live, you can do it just like you're doing a home party. I might even try to do a bingo thing. Well, I would have to get the cards to them. Well, anyway, that's an idea. I don't know how that would work, but fundraisers. Okay, I'm going to tell you something. Last night on the director's page, there was a question asked, what was your highest PRV in 1 month? There was a lady who said, I had 11,000 something PRV. Not group or wholesale. No, her own personal PRV, 11,000. Okay, that's halfway to the cruise almost, just in PRV. And they all were like, how did you do it? How did you do it? Fundraiser. And you guys, there's fundraiser pages on Facebook, groups that you can find out how to do fundraisers. Have you ever, you're going to have to reach out to people to see if they want a fundraiser. I mean, there's Scent Circle fundraisers. There's, Mini Warmer fundraisers. There's Buddy Clip fundraisers. There's the whole catalog fundraiser. There's so many ways to do a fundraiser. But you're going to have to find them. They're not going to find you and just say, oh, I hear Cincy has fundraisers, I would like to do one. Well, if that happens to you, good, you're lucky. But I've been known to chase down fundraisers. Have you ever watched some cheerleading group doing a car wash on the side of the road? And that's work. You guys, I'm all for the easiest way out. These people are working their butts off in the heat, washing down nasty cars to make $5. And I have pulled into those places and just given them my card and talked to them and just said, you guys, I've got a way for you to easily make money and not have to do this. Yeah, they're having fun, and everything. But anyway, fundraisers is another great way to get your PRV. So, home parties, basket parties, mini micro parties that they don't even know it's a party. Hey, I just got I got $130, I think, from someone I gave this to that I had no idea. She's a bus driver for the school, and I know her. Our husbands are friends, and I just happened to have one of these in my purse, and we were talking, and I said, here, take one of these. See if any of your friends want to smell these. $130. I was shocked because I even had forgotten I gave it to her. So we got those. We've got events. Go look for events. Right now is the perfect time. Fall festivals, churches. Look on your events page or Google events in your area. I mean, they are everywhere right now. And fundraisers. So this week, what your homework is, I want you to go after one of these things that generates PRV. And I want you to, if you've never had a home party and that just scares you to death, then that's the one I want you to do. I want you to do a home party. I want you to get on the phone, start contacting people, and hey, offer a bingo party. Or do something out of the box. Push yourself out of your own comfort zone. If you've never done a fundraiser, I want you to go after a fundraiser. And basket parties, that's not really pushing yourself. Look for events. I want you to tell me what you have done this week to try to get one of these things that you did not have on your calendar. And that is your homework for the week. And I'm going to try it too. I've got to try to get some of these things. Last week, I booked 2 events by scrolling on Facebook. Make your Facebook time lucrative. There's money to be made. Talk to you later.